sweat, it felt like.
Yeah, he was just like a cut above the rest. Like that grand finals was quite something. It's like the first time I saw like fast Peach in action as well. Like you'll see from Ramone's gameplay, I'm sure you guys have seen over the night, he's just so fast, so weaving in and out, and just like pressuring you and just hitting you with these huge damage combos, as we're seeing here. Fast pressure with the back airs and the down tilts, and we're just seeing a lot of back and forth. So let's see how this match goes.
Yeah, like
Hopefully
the high APM, like high movement, it just like makes it really hard to work out like where you should be, like where he's gonna come in from, because there's so many angles he can come in through with the float.
Yeah, the float gives him a lot of versatility with his movement, you know, what different heights he can move in at, what different speeds he's moving in and out of.
I think Palutena's a good character to match that speed though. Like having that huge full hop, that really fast ground speed helps a lot. You can stay out of that Peach mid-range, but also come in to hit Daisy if they try to pull a turnip. But Rahmone has got off to a really strong start. He's barely been touched. I say that.
And then the nets just start coming in. We got 38. Can we get to 48?
Rahmone is good, but can he get out of the Ultra Zone?
Yeah. That's what it's called. Yeah, we've seen Zone in this position, very commanding. As we see week in, week out, you know, he's able just to keep people at the ledge forever, it seems like, and just melt your stock away. Just interaction after interaction.
Yeah, the overextensions allowed Rahmone back in, but he was in the Ultra Zone for a good 95%.
That was, They're now both at kill percent.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at the big moves. There we go.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. Peach Bomber or Daisy Bomber trying to end it all, getting it. And now Zone has to work hard, but you can't really, you have to be careful when navigating for the kill, because if you get touched by Rahmone, you know it's going to hurt.
Yes, for sure. Especially when he's holding a turnip.
Yeah, turnip in hand, what do you do?
Yeah.
You have to be careful. There we go, the back air says no to that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was
goes
more,
for everything.
Yeah, I think that was more like the turnip pull there, just in the corner. Like, this is something we see, especially like in Melee, if you watch like Melee Peaches, like, one of the things that you have to be wary of is like when and where you're picking the turnips, because you can get heavily punished for it. And I think we saw something quite similar there in the corner, picking the turnip and losing the stock for it almost. But yeah, back to roughly even game. We're going to see one interaction, just put one of them at like 100% now, it feels like. Yeah,
because they have to be so careful. They have both can just do so much damage. Zone got one hit, took Rahmone to 62.
And then Rahmone got one hit, took him to 50.
All comes down to that punish game, and how strong it is. But you have to be disciplined.
Definitely. And again, finding his way out of the corner with that float cancelled aerial. And again, we're just seeing the way that he likes to move. We haven't seen very much of it, but you know, the way he's using float to move around, and Zone staying well out of that range, as you were saying.
He's got a lot of space to work with on PS2 as well. He's able to just like drift back, float back, pull a turnip, and then he's in a better position.
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the things that's quite interesting, I was talking about this with Orange a while ago when he was trying to work on his Peach, was the different ways you use your float when you drift in and drift out, and how you can just use the float itself and the influence of float to sort of make your opponent use an option they wouldn't. Great work from Rahmone there to take the stock.
So active, so strong, but so is that back air. Do you see how long that was out for?
Yeah.
That was insane.
What a premium move. Like, when you have premium moves like that, what are you going to do? You're going to use them to their fullest.
Yeah, we always talk about how, like, Palutena players will say she's relatively honest in this game now. But that back air, that dash attack, they are unethical, you know. They cheat. DLC moves.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just like trying to think of,
there's no disputing.
I'm just like trying to think of ways to like play devil's advocate.
There's no justifying. Oh my god! But that was
Daisy Bomber.
Devilish, that side B.
Yeah.
And again, going for it again, letting it rip.
Yeah.
It's got Zone in the very bad position. I like the dropping down to try and catch the 2-frame. But Zone,
that's a Peach Bomber that could have.
Zone going for too many pommels there.
Yeah.
Just to recap, like, you needed that damage to bring it back, because you're at kill percent. That forward, no, never mind.
He's got the stitch. And, oh wait, that's not
even a stitch, but that nearly killed that. Yeah. That's 3 kill, two in a row. Can we get
2 in a row? Can we get 3? Can we get 3?
So many buttons coming out. The pressure from Rahmone is insane.
Yeah, pressure from the corner. One thing I've noticed a lot from Rahmone when he's like back airing you in the corner, it's less so to actually hit you and more to, as I was saying with the influence, make you use like a bad option, like a dash in or a jump in, and then he covers that and gets an even bigger punish than he would have for going for the back air itself.
He can go fast, make you slow down and punish your inaction.
And here we're seeing...
But he's trying really hard, but Zone has done a good job to stay alive so far. Slowly clawing back that percent. It's not out of the cards, but again, like you just can't contest Peach. That huge back air, that big booty getting in the way. You can't come close. Do not interact. Here we go. We're going out in full force.
We've got 1 minute 30 left on the clock as well. Both playing very patiently. Ooh, that's going to be it. That's
if you throw out 100 back airs, one of them will hit.
One of them will I fear not the man that can practice 100 aerials once, but the man who can throw out one aerial 100 times. But yeah, like you're right. There's so much pressure being exerted by that back air. Even if it's not hitting, it's covering space. It says to Zone, you can't come here. Yeah.
And then
this is a no-fly zone.
It encourages shield or encourages like jumps or like trying to get out of the corner in different ways.
Exactly.
And then Rahmone is just aware. He's like, I'm gonna back air this many times, and then I know you're gonna jump here, so I'm gonna throw out a big forward, and you're gonna die for it. But then you can just like throw out the back airs, and even they can just hit as well. They can kill.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's just like we're talking about it, like he's doing all of this amazing stuff to set himself up and get the download and punish all these habits, but like then you just want the back air that hits you and kills you. Oh gosh. Anyways, taking it to Town and City for game 2. Let's see.
It's gonna come down to how if Zone's gonna win, he's got to find an answer for that pressure. He's got to be able to use his own disjoints to keep Daisy at bay.
Invincible moves and just like general movement stats, and again.
Oh my god, Zone is untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Insane play so far. It is so hard to not get hit by those buttons, those huge aerials, those insanely fast aerials as well.
Again, is he gonna be able to use anything off this? Gets the hit with it.
That's a combo. Lovely.
Yeah. We'll take that.
You've let
grab
Rahmone.
one time in the corner.
You've given Rahmone center the stage. That's terrible.
It's a bit dangerous, but you know, when you're at 0 to 160, and when you're a whole stock up without taking a lick of percent to yourself at the first stock,
because like Rahmone,
you can afford to do that. And now, as we're seeing the net plane
going on, a whole minute without getting touched. By the way, he is mentally untouchable.
He's still not touched. Still going.
This is insane. And there's so much outplaying. There's no just like get one hit and step. I'm outplaying you so hard. Rahmone is not.
He is in the Ultra Zone. Stay out of the Ultra Zone,
This is the truest example of the Ultra Zone. Once you get in, you can never escape.
You can never escape.
Minute and a half.
A minute
there we go.
There it is. The commentator's curse hits once again.
The mental damage that is done.
Yeah, we'll see how much it does. He's still very far in the lead, so let's see if he's able to. That's not going to kill. It's not going to kill.
What has come over Zone in this second game? What happened? Did he just meditate?
He's just doing a lot better to play outside of Peach's range, just not letting. You know, he's just slowing down the game and just not letting Rahmone play the fast game that he really wants to be playing here.
He's controlling it. He's controlling neutral, right? There we go. Throwing out the big head. Like, if I throw out the back air, you can't throw out your back air.
Yeah.
It's not won't be. I can't let it be your turn.
My back air is better than your back air. No, my back air is better than your back air.
Well, here we go.
Who would you say has the better back air here?
Oh, I think Peach. Just because of float, Peach. If Palu had float, undisputed best in the game.
If you've ever played like Tails.
Oh, what? Okay, I think Rahmone didn't want to play that game.
Fair enough.
I want to go home. I want to think about game 3. You know.
Yeah.
Like, there was no. I don't want to be mean, but that was no shot. Rahmone picking that back.
It was quite.
That was brutal. Yeah. What the hell?
Zone's putting on a clinic that game.
I've never seen someone like dismantle Rahmone like that. Yeah. That's like Rahmone's got to be asking questions like, what even can I do? Like what?
Yeah.
How do I get out of the Ultra Zone?
Well, that's one way to get out of it. Just go to the next game.
Yeah.
Just go next, scoop it up. There's no out. Just go.
Gives you your stocks back, right?
Yeah. And you get to go to another stage. Let's see if they pick something else.
I guess like when you're at that point in the game, you just realize, oh wait, this is actually a write-off. I can't win this. I'm not against Zone. Maybe it's just like once you go behind, like Zone can play a bit more passive and not engage with those big back airs. Here we go. He's off to a good start here, right?
Yeah, again, off to another great start. I wonder if he thought maybe there's not much information left for him to gather from that game and just let's not waste time. Let's go to the next game. But you know, he's found some hits here at least before the minute mark.
Yeah, doing better.
That's some saving grace for him in this game, and he's finding a little bit more than just the hits. He's finding himself doing very well to find the damage this game.
Even so, Rahmone is at a percent deficit. He's in the corner, finding a way out with
back to center, and now he's got a turnip, and he's got advantage, just like that. The ebb and flow of advantage and disadvantage between these two players.
No matter how good Zone is playing, it's still the ledge against Peach. I say that, he's found his way out.
Yeah. It's no easy feat to get out of there. Throwing out the Daisy Bomber, safe on shield.
So Rahmone's panicking. I wouldn't expect him to just dash in like that.
Yeah.
He's rushing, he's behind, but he's got dot eyes, but no,
nothing there.
No reward from it.
Back air, another explosive flame. Again, he's just covering space very well with nair, back air, forward air, meeting him in the air as well with nairs at times.
It just feels like Zone is completely in control right now.
Yeah.
Like there's
every button here is just deliberate. Like it's covering space, it's stopping Rahmone from playing the way he wants to play the game. I wonder if we'll see him, you know, make some adjustments and be able to play around it, but currently it's not looking too great for him, unfortunately.
There we go. I was wondering like when the APM was gonna start coming out. Like that, like
there, but you've got
it's what helped him in game one. Like just trying to make Zone fear you, but it's just been Zone has been fearless throughout these last two games, and it's really showing.
There, like back air into shield, like very defensive option out of that. It's just like
he's always waiting for Zone to swing, but Zone's just not swinging. He's or when he is swinging, Rahmone's not in a position to punish.
Finds a grab there, but again he's gonna.
Oh, good
losing the advantage there to a footstool. Well, the ledge slip footstool.
It's really hard for Rahmone. He's working hard. He's doing his best. He's like avoiding like Zone's threats, but he's not getting a hit of his own. That was an opportunity, but he's just slow on the mark. Like something's different, but like this is not the Rahmone we saw in game one.
As we said,
he's been shut down.
As you said, you know, Zone's doing way better just to play outside the range. Look, we just saw like 3 nairs whiff, like float cancelled nairs, completely safe, just not doing anything because he's nowhere near it.
And then we saw like a whiff nair, a shielded nair from Zone just go completely unpunished. Rahmone not trusting himself, but Zone is just running away with it. 3 stocks to 1, sitting pretty. Rahmone has got to work really, really hard to bring this back.
It's gonna cross up there at least with the back throw.
Bit of RNG will go a long way, but not if you just throw it away. Not Mr. Saturn got to say bye bye. Here we go, nair cross stage, gonna kill 160, definitely. Here we go, a Rahmone combo here could do. Oh, again, just a turnip throw. No big string, no full meal. He's looking for that cross-up roll, turnip throw into 0 to death, but he's not getting it. Zone's not letting him have it.
Back to center. Is he going to pick? Doesn't pick the turnip, finds the turnip there. Again, just not finding the right times to... There's a time and a place for everything in this game, and just Rahmone's struggling to find it seems, at the times.
And then things are just not going his way.
The ledge slip there. Doesn't quite get it, and now he's got
that's death. That's death.
Like, that's just not going to happen, is it?
Such a... 2 different... Like different halves of the game. There was like game 1 was so dominant from Rahmone, but then just like something changed in those last 2 games. He didn't get the chance to play the game.
Yeah, a lot of changes there. And just
I hate to run this trope dry, but he was literally in the Ultra Zone, and there was nothing he could do. There was no escape.
It would have been nice to maybe, you know, see Rahmone try and make his way back. Find the solution, you know, play at the right pace, and just...
Sorry.
Not quite finding the mark, but again, well done to Zone for, you know, turning up the heat and just finding the hits. And
absolutely, like he was just in control.
Control the entire way.
Now we've got what basically, like, the top 3 is just like the standard top 3 these days.